Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you so much for being here. I did want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing and being a part of my crazy beautiful journey. I'm so excited to have you guys here, so thank you so much. So I wanted to get into this quick video and just kind of update you guys on everything that has been going on. So as most of you already know, whoever follows me on Instagram, you already know that I was going to see a new doctor. So I went to see my new doctor on Tuesday of this week because I just felt like my last one just wasn't doing it for me. Every time I went to go see him, I felt like it was just a rushed appointment. I felt like my questions weren't being answered. It was just in and out, and we'll give you this, we'll do this, you have this, you have that, you know, that type of visit, and I just wasn't feeling it. Not to mention, every time I would call the office to get some advice or have questions, the staff there that was just very rude and not very pleasant and didn't make my experience with them very comfortable. So I was just at the point where I was like, you know what, I'm over this. I need to find a new doctor. So I started looking about 2 weeks ago, after my last Clomid dosage that I just had finished. I was like, I just finished this. I obviously didn't ovulate, so let's move on to a different doctor and see what options that he has for me this time. So not only that, with my previous doctor, he never wanted to prescribe me anything more. I would ask him for metformin or trying letrozole or Femara or anything of that, and he was just like, no, I can't do it. I cannot prescribe you that. I don't do that. If you want those type of medications, I'm gonna have to send you out to a specialist for those types of medications. And I'm just like, okay, like, I know there's a few people that I've spoke to who see a gynecologist and get those type of medications prescribed to them, so like, why can't you? So I just thought that was kind of odd, and it was just very lazy on their part. So I was just over it. So moving on to Tuesday, I went in to see a new doctor, and I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the clip of the clips that I have recorded from that day.
That picture's old.
Sweet. 106 is this one. So I just got on my way and everything with the nurse. So right now I am going to take a urine sample. So I'm going to do this and then I'm going to go into the room next. So I'll see you guys after. So I am currently in the room. I am waiting for the doctor to come in. I'm gonna try to set up my camera. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to because there's not that much like room around here, but we'll see what I get. If not, I will update you guys as soon as I get out of here. So as you've seen, I went to see the new doctor. I didn't get very much footage because it was more of a first time thing, and I didn't want to like have my camera out or anything like that, and just kind of, you know, just be weird. So I didn't really record much, and I just thought I'm gonna do a sit down and talk to you guys more on a personal level to just explain and let you guys know what's next. So going in there, the doctor came in. He was really pleasant. He actually sat down and talked to me, and I explained to him everything that I was going through as far as my infertility and my no periods and trying to conceive. So he was like, okay, well, let's go ahead and start you on a Clomid. And I was like, well, you know, my body doesn't really respond to Clomid. I've been on it in the past. The last time that I was on Clomid was back in 2016. I actually went all the way up to 200 milligrams of dosage for Clomid, and that never worked for me. So going up to that high of a dosage and not having my body respond to it, I was just like, I just don't think this is gonna happen. So I was like, you know, I've already tried Clomid, it didn't work for me. Is there something else, you know, that we can try? I was really thinking we can try letrozole and metformin together. And he was like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And I told him I was on it back in 2017, and my body actually responded to the 10 milligrams of letrozole and 1,000 milligrams metformin. So he was like, okay, then we'll go ahead and start you on that and see how your body responds to it. And I was like, perfect. So I was like, oh my God, like, so I was so happy because I was like, finally a doctor that listens to me, and he's actually giving me what I want and what I feel that will work for me, just because it worked in the past. So who knows if it's gonna work this time, but we're gonna give it a try. I'm so glad that he actually listened and pretty much gave me what I asked for. So it worked out really good. I am currently starting Prevera again. I am gonna be starting this. I actually started Prevera yesterday. I did take my first pill, and I am doing this to bring on another bleed. So after I start bleeding, I am then going to be starting 2.5 milligram tablets of Femera. And with this, not Femera, I'm sorry, letrozole, but it's the same thing. So with this, I'm going to be taking 4 tablets a day, and that is gonna level up out to 10 milligrams a day. So I am going to be starting 10 milligrams of letrozole. As soon as I'm gonna be taking that on cycle day 3 of my menstrual cycle. I am also now starting metformin, and with this one I am taking 1,000 milligrams. I did start taking these yesterday as well. I know it may sound too soon, but literally yesterday when I took this in the afternoon with my meal, by about 1 o'clock, like midnight, my stomach started acting up really bad, and I did have to go to the bathroom quite a bit. So they say this doesn't start working until like 48 hours after you take it, but for some reason, I don't know, it definitely started working for me because it happened so quick. But that's okay. That's the price I gotta pay for taking these pills, right? Let's see. I am still taking my Myro and Dechiroincidol. I am actually almost out of these. I don't have very many left. So I do need to get on Amazon and order these from there because that's where I ordered them from. And I do want to keep taking these. Also, I am still taking my prenatals. As I mentioned in my last videos, I did start a new prenatal pill, and these are the ones that I took, that I'm taking. They actually are not that bad. They haven't done anything to me that I feel out of the norm. The only thing is that they kind of taste weird. So like they're just the type where you have to put it in your mouth and like swallow it right away, because if you let it like linger in there without anything, it stays in your, that taste like stays in your mouth for like the whole day, and it's not good. So that's everything that I am doing. So today I am going to be taking my Prevera day 2, and then I already took my metformin this morning with my breakfast, and then once cycle day 3 comes of my period, I will then be starting my letrozole. So I am super excited, you guys. Everybody always was telling me in my last videos, they're like, you should try letrozole or Prevera, and I'm like, I want to, like I really do, but my doctor unfortunately doesn't want to prescribe me that. So I wasn't able to get that medication, but now seeing a new doctor and now getting it, I am super excited. I hope that this is gonna make me ovulate and we get some good news from it. We'll see, fingers crossed. This is a higher dosage of the letrozole that my body did respond to previously, so hopefully my body will respond to it this time again. We'll see how it goes. That is that, you guys. This is to round 1 of letrozole, because we did 2 rounds of Clomid, so now we are doing round 1 of letrozole. So let's start this whole new process and see where it goes. So I think that is pretty much all the updates that I have for you guys right now. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will keep you guys updated with everything else to come. So stay tuned for all of that, and I'll see you guys then.